Hello and welcome. I want to welcome everyone to another wonderful and amazing episode of Succeed Success Group. It is an absolute honor and pleasure to be here with you guys today. And I want to thank everyone who has subscribed. Please subscribe to the channel. Continue to enjoy the videos. And I really appreciate everybody for being here. Let's get right into today's topic. You can see from the thumbnail, we are talking about one of the best and most talented individuals, in my opinion, in college football today. And I want you to definitely share your opinion. You know, I started out by titling the video for today, is Travis Hunter overrated? Is he overrated? Is he a little bit overhyped? And I definitely had to change the title because, in my opinion, he's the truth. He's not overrated. You know, he is not someone that has this big high ranking and isn't backing it up on the field or on the court. And, you know, there are some players that are definitely overrated. But in my opinion, Travis Hunter is definitely the truth. We want to highlight him on this channel. We want to give him his flowers. We want to give him his props. I think he is definitely somebody that the youth can look up to and the youth can, you know, emulate and try to be like. He is, in my opinion, a highly successful football player, extremely talented. He's also a student athlete. And one thing that we do on this channel is we promote education, we promote sports, we promote student athletes, mentorship, you know, just learning. And so, you know, there are definitely a lot of young athletes, a lot of young people, no matter what your race is, no matter where you come from, that can learn and pick up different tools and tips from Travis Hunter. So, you know, we're going to get right into today's video. It's all about Travis Hunter. It's all about Colorado football, what they're doing at Colorado. A wonderful, wonderful program. I'm actually in the area a lot in Boulder. Really enjoy the area. I have a family member that goes to University of Colorado, which is why I'm in the area quite often. My family's in the area quite often, and it's just a beautiful place. So I really want to give a shout out first and foremost to the University of Colorado, the program, Prime Time. Coach Sanders, in my opinion, is doing an amazing job within his collegiate coaching career. We know that him and Travis Hunter started out at Jackson State University, where they were really doing some great things there. And, you know, on this channel, we're always going to promote Prime and what he's doing, no matter what. I think that they have a really good program. They've really turned it around. They just almost beat Arizona, who was a ranked team. And Prime is just doing an amazing job for the young man in Colorado. I think he's also doing an amazing job for college sports, football, basketball, baseball, just sports in general. So huge shout out to Prime, huge shout out to University of Colorado, and a huge shout out to Travis Hunter. Now, Travis Hunter, you know, for those who don't know, he started off his college career at Jackson State. And this was a very rare occurrence because, you know, Jackson State is in the HBCU conference, which is historically black colleges and universities. And, you know, they are a great conference, but there are other college conferences out there that some might say might be better for sports. They might have, you know, better teams, better programs, more money, things of that nature. So Travis Hunter was actually one of the first people to go to a HBCU that had his type of a name behind him. So he was a 5-star athlete. So he was the first 5-star athlete to go to a HBCU for football in history. So, you know, I want to give him a shout out for that. He automatically made history just by attending Jackson State University on an athletic scholarship for football because of all of the notoriety that he had within his high school career. He was a 5-star athlete. So, you know, I think he really took a chance on Prime, and he really believed in Prime, and he followed Prime to Jackson State without knowing that Prime was going to get, you know, a head coaching job at Colorado. He just believed in the vision. he believed in what Prime was doing. And they also played the same position, which I think might have played a factor into his decision making. But ultimately he was following Prime, and I think that it's definitely working out for him. He is a sophomore this season in college. He's doing a great job on the field and also in the classroom. In order to play any type of sport at the collegiate level, you have to maintain the proper grades and things of that nature. So he's definitely doing that. Also, one thing that I really I actually love it about Travis Hunter and anyone that's in his position is that he has about $2.2 million in NIL deals. So we're talking about a college athlete that has put himself in a wonderful position to take care of himself, take care of his family. So he is a millionaire. He has about a $2.2 million evaluation in terms of the sponsorship deals that he has with NIL deals. And this is with him being a sophomore in college. So automatically right there, you got to respect him. You got to respect the game. You got to respect the hustle. And that's just something that, again, for anyone younger, anyone who's in college, anyone at the professional level, anyone who's watching, automatically I think that's something that you should respect him for. I believe he started getting his first NIL deals when he was a freshman at Jackson State. And, I'm going to mention 3 NIL deals that he has. I'm sure he has a wide variety of other deals that is basically totaling about a $2.2 million evaluation, which is absolutely amazing. And something that I think definitely needs to be respected. And I also want to say I respect all of the student athletes who are, getting NIL deals and setting themselves apart, from just the norm in college sports. When I was playing college sports, and it wasn't that long ago, there were no NIL deals and things of that nature. I definitely would have took advantage of an NIL deal if I had the opportunity. But I do want to give a huge shout out to every student athlete that is, taking advantage of the NIL deals now. So let's get into Travis Hunter a little bit. Where is he from? Where's Travis Hunter from? So I want to say that Travis Hunter is actually from the South. And one thing I want to say about the South is that historically in America, the South region of America has had some of the best football in America. And I'm very familiar with Hoover, Alabama, and the program at Hoover High School. I know some very talented individuals that have attended that particular program, and I got a chance to see firsthand how some of the football is played in the South. So I do want to give him a shout out for being from the South. He is from West Palm Beach, Florida. And then he moved to Georgia as an 8th grader. So he's from the South. They really take football very seriously down there. And I definitely would say this is probably where he got started with his love for the game and just really, being an athlete. And one thing I do want to say, I want to give Travis Hunter a shout out. I actually saw some footage on him. He's actually very good in basketball, surprisingly. He actually, I guess, mentioned that one of his first loves for sport was with basketball. So if you get a chance, take a look. He actually is a very talented basketball player as well. And one thing I want to say that all of the sports videos that you see me doing, they're going to be part 2s to all of the sports videos. So I will have different clips and highlights on Travis Hunter doing his thing on the field, maybe some on the court as well. So every sports video that you see, there will be a part 2 where I'll be including some wonderful clips and then just giving a different narration, giving you different, tools, aspects, things that you can learn and take away from these wonderful individuals that we have in front of us and some of these wonderful athletes. So again, moved to Georgia, played his high school career in Georgia. He, as a sophomore, led the country with 7 interceptions. The county in Georgia with 7 interceptions. He recorded 49 interceptions with 919 yards and 12 touchdowns. As a junior, Hunter made 8 interceptions and 51 tackles, in addition to catching 137 passes. So what we're seeing is that at an early age, he was already a a two-way athlete. So he was playing two positions at the high school level. So when you see him playing two positions now, this is something that he's accustomed to. This is something that he's done for quite some time. So I want to also give him a huge shout out for being a two-way player, for playing two positions. That's something that you rarely see. I want to give Prime a shout out. Prime was actually a two-way player as well, playing DB, but then he was also on special teams, and he would return kickoffs, and he was very, very good, Deion Sanders, at returning kickoffs. So I'm sure that he talked to Travis and was really excited to coach someone that has some of his natural abilities in terms of playing two different positions. So, Travis Hunter is on defense as well as offense, and he's really doing his thing, on both sides of the field. And I think that's one thing that makes him extremely rare. I think that it's something that makes him extremely marketable. And I think that it's also one of the reasons that he'll be definitely getting picked up in the NFL draft, and we'll definitely be seeing him on Sundays, Thursdays, and Mondays and things of that nature. I think he is that type of player where we'll definitely be seeing him reach the next level. And I want to wish him the best in that journey. Did his thing in high school. He was one of the top high school players in the country. He won Offensive MVP and was selected to play in the 2022 Polynesian Bowl, where he received 5 receptions. He caught the ball 5 times and gained 54 yards in addition to an interception on defense. So he's been doing his thing, guys and girls, on both sides of the field. And it's something that who knows? Will we see him play both sides of the field at the next level? I'm not sure. Will he stick to one aspect at the next level? At the next level, the NFL, things are a little more physical. The game's a little quicker. Will he be able to maintain the same two-way style approach that he's, done in high school and college at the next level? Please share and tell me your opinions and thoughts on that particular question. I'm very curious to know what you think. Now, again, we're talking about a 5-star athlete who is being recruited by some of the top colleges in the country. We're talking about Alabama, Auburn, Clemson, Florida, Georgia, Michigan, and Oklahoma. So these were basically the schools that he narrowed it down to. And I'm going to guarantee you, any one of these programs, including Nick Saban in Alabama, would have been happy, extremely happy, to get Travis Hunter. And again, what Travis Hunter did was he made history, and he decided to go to an HBCU where Coach Prime was coaching. And this was actually something that we've never seen. It's the first time that a 5-star recruit ever signed to an HBCU or an FCS program. So huge shout out to him for, kind of changing the game and basically, choosing his own path. And look where it's led him to. It's led him to Colorado. So from Jackson State now to Colorado, just trusting in the system, believing in the process, believing in your coach, believing in yourself, has really worked out for Travis Hunter. Now, as a freshman at Jackson State University, which is in Mississippi, Hunter recorded his first collegiate touchdown as well as his first interception against Alabama A&M on November 12, 2022. He recorded 2 receiving touchdowns and 2 interceptions in Jackson State's spring game, which was the first HBCU spring game to ever be nationally televised. So Prime, Travis, Prime's sons, they were making history early. They were doing their thing early. And I really, really loved all they did at Jackson State. I really think they put Jackson State on the map. And who knows, maybe if Prime and Jackson State had a better relationship, maybe Travis Hunter and Prime would still be there. We never know. But I'm really glad to see them in Colorado. They're really doing their thing. And at Jackson State as a freshman on offense, Travis added 14 receptions for 141 yards and 2 touchdowns. So he was doing very good at Jackson State University. He had already signed some different NIL deals. So he was already, generating money and generating a buzz for himself, as a freshman. Boom, let's fast forward 2023. Prime gets offered the job at the University of Colorado, a wonderful college, wonderful campus. If you haven't checked out my vlog on the University of Colorado campus, please do. I did that vlog when I was down in Boulder. I also was at Colorado State and should have did a vlog on Colorado State, but be on the lookout for different vlogs that I do. Thinking about starting a vlog channel actually where I do a lot of different vlogs on different things in a lot of different places. But Prime gets the job at Colorado. Of course, Travis and Prime's sons follow him to Colorado. Why wouldn't you? You have no reason not to. This is the person that you went to Jackson State for, so obviously you're going to follow him to Colorado. And I'm going to give you a little bit of information on what Travis Hunter has been doing at University of Colorado in his second year, his sophomore year at Colorado. And I want to, again, give a huge shout out to the program and what's going on. So on December 19th, Travis put his name in the transfer portal. He officially announced his transfer to Colorado 2 days later on December 21st of 2022. Now, in his debut at University of Colorado in 2023, Hunter logged a performance in which he played 147 snaps on offense and defense. Unheard of. He is the truth. Colorado defeated TCU, who was ranked at the time 45-42, in which I believe is one of the best games of the season. You got to check it out if you haven't. They were 21-point underdogs, University of Colorado, the Buffs, and they pulled the game out. They won the game, and it was just an absolute amazing game to see. Now, in that game, Travis Hunter accumulated 11 receptions and 119 receiving yards. On defense, he totaled 3 tackles, an interception, and 3 passes defended. So 3 passes, he defended those 3 passes as well as all the other stats that I just mentioned. Hunter was one of 4 Colorado receivers with at least 100 receiving yards in that game. Now, you guys all know about the game. I believe it was against Colorado State where he took a hit and he was out for a couple games. Now he's back and he's doing his thing. And Prime is doing his thing, and the University of Colorado are doing their thing. Now, they've had a few games where they've lost. One that really hurt, I think, and kind of stood out probably in my mind was against Stanford. And I believe that was the first game Travis Hunter had came back from when he had missed a few games when he was out, I believe, on shoulder injury. And they had that game pretty much won. I know that's a game they really wish they would have gotten back. Sometimes it's like that in sports. You get a big lead, and then you think you have the game won. You kind of underestimate the team. They're working hard, the other team, and then next thing you know, you end up losing the game. We've all seen it before, but that loss really did hurt. But I want to say that Travis Hunter has really been playing great this season. He is an extreme talent. He's someone that all, high school as well as college players can definitely look up to. There are a lot of people gunning for him because he does have a name. Prime is bringing the light and the shine to Colorado. So, there are people, gunning for Travis Hunter. But in my opinion, he's really been pulling through. He's really pulling through, and I think he has a really good chance of reaching the next level. Now, he was up for the Heisman, and, some people are saying that because Colorado has had a few losses in the season that, he might not be up for the Heisman anymore. But, let's just wait and see how that plays out. I know Bo Nix at University of Oregon is really doing his thing. Robbie Gold at Alabama, and they did a flip-flop, him and Nix. I want to see Robbie do his thing at University of Auburn, and for the quarterback position. So there's a lot of great talent out there. I'm going to do a lot of great videos for some of the talent out there, and just continue to give you guys a lot of information and tools that you can use to reach your top level and your top level of success. Now, real quick, let's get into some more stats on Travis. Again, just a highly, highly talented football player and extremely smart individual. So he's from West Palm Beach, Florida, moved to Georgia, did his thing as a sophomore in high school, was recruited by everyone, chose to go to Jackson State. This was around December 5th, 2021, first 5-star. So some of the NIL deals that he has, and I'm going to mention 3. He first signed a deal in Mississippi with a coffee company. He also has a deal with Greenwood, which is a financial tech company. And about a couple of days ago, he signed a really big NIL deal with a company called Squashmallows. And I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but it's a teddy bear company. And you know, that deal right there took him over the $2.2 million evaluation deal in the NIL, category. So huge shout out to him for that. Really, really high and huge accomplishment for someone his age and just for a student athlete. So also a couple other stats that I think definitely need to be noted. He was the SWAC Freshman of the Year in 2022, and he made second team All SWAC as a freshman in 2022. Huge accomplishments. I think that at the end of this season, we'll also see him win some more awards. We're going to continue to see him win more awards as a junior and as a senior. I do imagine that he might go, his senior year. I don't know if he's going to be getting, a lot of different NFL deals his junior year. Usually football players that go on to the NFL in college, usually, and it all depends, but usually they need that 4th year as a senior, because of the physicality and things of that nature at the NFL level. But again, guys, I don't think Travis Hunter can be stopped. I think we're going to see more and more from him. If you're watching this video, Travis, understand you're the truth. You can't be stopped. You're on another level, and I really think you're a highly, highly talented sports player. I think you can really change the game. You never know at the NFL level. Maybe you'll be one of the first players to play, both sides of the field, football and offense. It's been done before, but you might take that to another level, and I really think you can. I really want to see you do this. Again, guys, if you're trying to be a student athlete, if you're trying to go D1, if you're trying to reach your top levels, definitely follow Travis Hunter. Follow my channel. I have a lot of different videos on academic success, sports success, just different mentorship, just different tools and guidelines that I'm trying to give you so that you can reach your top level of success. And I want you to understand this as well. When we're talking about D1 applies to, college sports. When we're talking about pro refers to college sports, but I want you to reach the D1 level and the pro level, no matter if you're playing sports or not. And that could that could just be you reaching your top level. Whatever that is that you do, I want you to reach that D1 level, which is the top level. I want you to reach that pro level, which is the top level, no matter whether or not you're playing sports or not. So understand that, it covers a wide variety of different things. Here on Succeed Success Group, we're all about you being your best, reaching your goals, and reaching optimum levels of success. Travis Hunter's doing it now. Let's continue to follow him for the season. He is an absolute game changer, one of the best DBs in the country, one of the best football players in the country, possibly one of the best receivers in the country. And I definitely want to give him a shout out, a huge shout out on this channel. Continue to follow University of Colorado. Continue to follow Prime, one of the best football players who ever did it, a Hall of Famer, one of the best college coaches who's ever doing it, and whoever will do it. And we're going to continue to give Prime and Travis and that whole program a lot of love. Keep doing your thing, Travis. We look forward to seeing you. Everyone who's young watching this, everyone who's old watching this, everyone who's, any age, give Travis Hunter love. He's doing his thing. He's only going to get better. Can't wait to see him at the next level. This is another episode of Succeed Success Group. Can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Let's go, Travis Hunter. Let's go, University of Colorado. And let's go. Anyone who's trying to do what he's trying to do. Anyone who's trying to reach your top level, let's go. Can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Love you guys. See you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you guys. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys once again.